Hi everyone, so this is how I use my iPad as a student. So for starters, I have the iPad 6th generation and I really think it's a very good iPad, especially its camera quality and everything about it. So I use my iPad to take notes. Three notes app I use are OneNote, which is not very good, just like our school teachers upload stuff onto it, that's why I use it. Good Notes and Notability. I use these three apps to take note, but I prefer Good Notes for to-do lists and I prefer Notability for like class and drawing. I actually don't really like OneNote, just that my school uses it. So this app is like horrible. You can't download what you have written. You really take screenshots of it. So it's like horrible. I prefer using Notability. Okay, so both Notability and Good Notes are free. I believe OneNote you have to pay for a subscription, and they try to not let you download your notes to move to other apps. If you want to like two good tools you could use is a Apple Pencil and a Bluetooth keyboard. You do not need the Apple Magic Keyboard because don't need to spend that much money on a keyboard, but you do really have to get the real Apple Pencil from Apple because it has pressure sensitivity and it's very useful when you are a student trying to make notes. So when you first purchase an iPad, like if you haven't have an iPad and you want to get an iPad, the higher storage version. If you are like me and you have used your iPad for years already, pretty used up already, it would be like this. I just only got the 32, which is the base model, and it's like full now, and I keep having those little pop-up notifications saying I need to clear my storage. So please get the higher storage capacity if you guys can. iCloud to back everything up because iCloud is not something to extend your storage. It's something to back up your storage. So you need to keep that in mind. Okay, so three studying apps that I really love a lot for like screensavers and things because iPad does not support like screensavers. So the first app is called the Zen Flip Clock. Okay, it's a Zen Flip Clock. It like shows you the time and everything, the time, date and everything. Pretty good. The Hill Clock, I think this is better. It gives you like music at the background and it also shows you like the time. And the good thing about this is that you can customize. Okay, so for this Hill Clock app, there's like 6 free options, like free wallpapers that you can choose, and then the sounds also 6 of them are free and 6 of them will pay for it. But I think the free version is good enough for you. So moving on to the next part, I would like to show you guys Control Center. So how to get to Control Center is you open settings, scroll down a little bit, and then select Control Center. So what you do now is that you go through all of this and find those that you need. Like I need guided access when somebody borrows my iPad, and sound recognition. Accessibility cut short also. I do not need home. I don't have any HomeKit accessories. I prefer show home control to be toggled off because I don't really have HomeKit accessories, as I mentioned. I find that all of these options that Apple give you in the control center are very useful, and it will make a very big difference in my life. Like magnifier, even though the budget iPad cameras isn't very good, but it's good enough for you to zoom in already. It's way better. The budget iPad camera is way better than the one on the Chromebook, because the Chromebook one just looks horrible and you cannot zoom in. The budget iPad camera you can zoom in at this. Okay, so the next app I would like to talk about is Notes. You could just click Notes down here, and then you could make an instant note. Down here, you could draw, type. You could draw all these paint brushes. The A one is actually to group, and then all these are different paint brushes. You can also move them around if it's blocking your way. And you can also show grids and show lines. You can have different like wallpaper and grids. Yeah. The cool thing about Notes is that I can like put all the apps that I want, because like I have this thing that you have to enter in your Apple ID when you need that. When you want to download an app, you need an Apple ID. So I will just have a whole list of apps that I want to download in the Notes. So I'll show you guys how you do that. So first you hop over to your App Store down here. Then you find the app that you want to download. Okay. Then click the share button out here and you find notes. One's just down there. Make sure it's on your iPad or on iCloud, depending where you want it to save to. Then save. Then it will appear directly in my notes here, and I can have a whole list of these apps that I want to download. Hi everyone, sorry about this. I actually have to refilm this part of the video because I ran out of storage. And so where I left off is I'm supposed to film and show you guys how you use multitasking and the advantages of using multitasking on iPad. Okay, so this is how you use multitasking on the iPad. Is you have two tabs like this open at the same time. If you have a bigger iPad like the iPad Pro 12.9 inch, it will be a lot more easier as you have a bigger screen. But I think the budget iPad screen is already good enough. Okay. So I think you could just, there was this feature that you could multi-select pictures. You can drag pictures directly into this thing and it will automatically appear down here. So you just drag your photo into your PowerPoint, your Keynote presentation. Your pictures from the internet into your Keynote presentation. So that's one feature. The next thing I want to show you guys is the sub count. And you can track the amount of subscribers you have in sub count down here. I mean, I track, I think this one. This sub count is Apple. So you can see Apple's sub count. You can track how many subscribers your favorite YouTuber have or your favorite YouTube channel have. So the next thing is that you can put widgets down here. I use the app Widgetsmith. I use Widgetsmith to add things I have and everything. Yeah, so a fun thing to do is that you could go on the Reminders app and create a little to-do list or important things that you need to get done. As you could just see, like okay, so that's all for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.